Rest is not weakness. It is where God meets you in the place you have been trying to avoid. You feel it in your body first, the tight shoulders, the restless stomach, the mind that keeps listing what still needs to be done. Even when you sit down, something in you stays standing, as if peace will make you careless, as if slowing down will make you fall behind. Remain here for a moment. You are not lazy because you need rest. You are not selfish because your soul is tired. You are not failing God because you cannot push like you used to. The fatigue you feel is not a moral verdict. It is a signal. It is your heart saying, I have been carrying more than I was designed to carry. Let your breath slow, without forcing it. Inhale gently, then let it out gently. Notice the surface beneath you holding your weight. You do not have to hold yourself up with tension right now. You can be supported. I am with you. Before you prove anything, before you scroll, before you rehearse your responsibilities, let my nearness meet you in the quiet. Not as an idea, as presence. Rest is not a reward for the strongest person. Rest is an invitation for the one who is weary. If part of you feels guilty for stopping, bring that part closer. If part of you believes rest must be earned, bring that part too. If you have been trained to measure your worth by output, bring that whole pressure into this moment. You do not have to hide it from me. There is an inner sanctuary inside you that does not belong to urgency. It is not built by effort. It is opened by my presence. Step into it gently. No proving, no rushing, only arrival. In this sanctuary, you are allowed to be honest. You can say, I'm tired. You can say, I'm afraid I'll disappoint people. You can say, I don't know how to stop striving. You can say, I feel like I have to hold everything together. Your honesty does not scare me. Your weakness does not repel me. Your need does not annoy me. Stay with this. Rest can feel unsafe when you have lived in survival mode. When you have been the one who holds the family together, the one who stays up late, the one who fixes problems before anyone notices them, the one who keeps smiling while your insides shake. In those seasons, resting felt like risk. But you are not in that moment now. This moment is here. And I am here. If your mind begins listing tasks, let the list hover without owning you. You do not have to solve your whole life in the first minutes of the day. You can take one breath and let that be prayer. This does not have authority over you. This does not govern your mind. This does not define who you are. When you hear those words, let them land gently, not like a weapon, but like a boundary. The pressure to perform does not rule you. The inner critic does not rule you. The fear that says you must keep going does not rule you. In the Psalms, you are invited into a different posture, a posture of trust. Psalm 23 speaks of being led, not driven, and of the soul being restored, not shamed. That matters for you. God does not drive you with urgency. He leads you with gentleness. So let your body learn that gentleness now. Let your shoulders drop one layer. Let your jaw unclench. If you can, place a hand over your chest as a simple sign to your own heart. You are safe enough to soften. Maybe you have been carrying guilt that sleep cannot touch. Maybe you have been carrying the future like a heavy bag, lifting it again each morning. Maybe you have been carrying other people's emotions, scanning their tone, trying to keep everyone okay. That kind of weight drains you even when you are still. So, bring the weight here. Imagine setting down a small bundle at my feet. You do not have to name every item. I already know what is inside, just set it down. You are not losing responsibility by surrendering it. You are being relieved. Remain here for a moment. Let your breath slow. Let the room be quiet around you. Let my presence be quiet within you. If you feel the urge to reach for your phone, pause. The world will be loud enough later. Give me the first word. Let rest begin here, not as escape, but as communion. My child, you do not have to earn my love through exhaustion. You do not have to prove you are worthy by burning yourself out. You belong to me in your strength and in your weakness. And right now, I am inviting you to stop fighting your own limits. This morning is not a courtroom. It is a place where mercy meets you. You can begin again, not with pressure, but with tenderness. You can begin small. One softened breath, one honest sentence, one moment where you choose presence over striving. Stay with this, let it settle. Rest is not weakness, it is where I meet you and I am here. In Psalm 46, you are invited to be still and to know that I am God. That stillness is not you forcing calm. It is you loosening your grip long enough to notice who is holding you. If your thoughts rise again, do not scold yourself. Return again. Peace is not built by self-punishment. Peace is built by coming back to me. Let this be your first practice today. Notice the rush, then soften, then return. I will not rush you. I will not shame you. I will stay. Even your tiredness can become a doorway where my gentleness touches you deeply. Part 2. You may still feel the reflex to push. Even as you sit with me, a voice inside might say, "Get up, hurry, prove you are responsible." That voice can sound like wisdom, but look at its fruit. It does not make you loving, it makes you frantic. It does not make you faithful, it makes you exhausted. Stay with this. Here is the simple truth I want to plant in you today. Rest is not the opposite of faithfulness. Rest is the way you remember you are not God. It is the way you return to the one who is. When you refuse rest, you often call it strength, but it is usually fear dressed as discipline. Fear of being left behind, fear of being judged, fear of losing control, fear of disappointing people, fear that if you stop, you will be forgotten. Those fears can be loud, yet they are not in charge. This does not have authority over you. This does not govern your mind. This does not define who you are. Let your breath slow as you hear that. Inhale gently. Exhale gently. Your body can learn this truth, not only your mind. Rest does not mean you stop caring. It means you stop carrying what was never yours to carry. It means you stop trying to be your own savior. It means you stop treating your nervous system like a machine that must run without oil. Sometimes you overwork because you believe the future depends on your vigilance. You scan, plan, rehearse, and refine, thinking that constant effort will keep you safe. But safety is not produced by overthinking. Safety is received by trust. So when the anxious loop begins, practice a gentler rhythm. First, name what is happening. My mind is racing. My chest is tightening. I am trying to outrun uncertainty. Naming is not weakness. Naming is clarity. Clarity creates space. Second, return to the present. Feel your feet. Notice the room. Find one sound and let it anchor you. Notice the air on your skin. Let your senses remind you that you are here, not in the imagined future your thoughts are building. Third, ask one question. What is mine to do right now? Not today, not this week, right now. The answer will be smaller than your fear insists. Drink water, eat something, reply to one message, step outside for air, make one decision, or simply sit and breathe. Small steps are not small to me. They are how you come home. If your mind argues, treat it with kindness. Your mind learned to push because pushing once helped you survive. So do not hate your mind. Just guide it back to its proper place. Your mind is a tool, not a throne. When guilt rises, notice its tone. Guilt that leads to mercy sounds like honest conviction and gentle change. Guilt that crushes you sounds like contempt. It calls you lazy for resting. It calls you unfaithful for needing a break. It tells you you must earn peace by suffering. That voice is not mine. I correct with love, not humiliation. There is a quiet reminder in Scripture that I give rest even as you still sleep. That truth is not meant to make you passive. It is meant to free you from the belief that everything depends on your strain. You can work with me. You do not have to work as if I am absent. So choose a human pace today. A human pace looks like pauses. It looks like saying no sometimes. It looks like not answering everything immediately. It looks like letting some tasks wait. It looks like doing one thing at a time instead of carrying 10 things in your head. Your overthinking may resist this because it confuses rest with risk. If you have lived through seasons where you had to be on guard, your body learned that relaxation is unsafe. So be patient with yourself. You are retraining a system that has been vigilant for a long time. When you notice tension, soften. When you notice rushing, slow. When you notice self-criticism, release it. When you notice fear, return to me. These are not perfect steps. They are simple returns. If you feel emotionally drained, remember that you are not required to refill yourself by force. You can receive. You can receive comfort. You can receive strength. You can receive wisdom. You can receive my presence like water. And if you feel tired in a way sleep didn't fix, you can still be led. You can still be loved. You can still be held. Fatigue is not a sign that I have moved away. Let me be practical with you. Give me the next hour. Give me the next conversation. Give me the next decision. You do not have to hand me your whole life in one dramatic surrender. You can offer it piece by piece, like setting one stone at a time into my palm. When the fear of falling behind rises, answer with truth. I am led, not driven. When the fear of being judged rises, answer with truth. I belong to God, not to approval. When the fear of losing control rises, answer with truth. God is holding what I cannot hold. Stay with this. Rest is where I meet you, and I will teach you what to release. You will still live your life, but you will live it from a steadier center. The day does not have to be a sprint. It can be a walk with me. So breathe again. Feel your shoulders. Let them drop. Take the next faithful step, and let the rest wait in my care. In Matthew 11, I invite the weary and burdened to come and receive rest. I do not say, come when you are calm. I say, come, and I will give rest. So when you feel your strength thinning, come closer, not harder. I will meet you. Part 3. God, I come to you as I am, not as I wish I felt. I bring the tired place behind my eyes, the tightness in my chest, the quiet discouragement that follows me through the day. I have tried to push past my limits and call it faith. I have tried to outrun my weakness and call it maturity. But I am here, honest. Meet me here. Let your presence arrive like air in a crowded room. Let my breath slow without forcing it. Inhale gently. Exhale gently. Let my shoulders lower. Let my hands unclench. Let my jaw soften. Let my body receive the message that it is safe enough to stop bracing. I release the pressure I have carried. I release the need to be impressive. I release the fear of disappointing people. I release the belief that love must be earned through strain. I place these burdens into your hands one by one, and I do it slowly, because my soul needs gentleness. If my mind argues, stay kind with me. If my heart resists, stay near. Teach me that surrender is not danger. Teach me that rest is not failure. Teach me that I can be held without performing. This does not have authority over me. This does not govern my mind. This does not define who I am. Lord, I ask you to heal the places where I learned that my worth depends on productivity. Heal the moments that taught me to hurry. Heal the seasons where I felt unseen unless I was useful. Heal the inner voice that calls me weak when I pause. Replace that voice with yours. I invite you into my nervous system. Where my body has learned to stay alert, teach it safety again. Where my muscles tighten before I can choose, bring calm. Where my breathing becomes shallow, bring depth. Where my thoughts multiply at night, bring quiet. I picture still waters before me, clear and unhurried. I bring my rushing thoughts to the shoreline, and I let the calm shape my breathing. I do not have to jump into anxiety. I can stand near peace and be restored. Let my inner life slow down enough to notice you. Now place a shelter over my heart, a covering that protects without making me hard. Guard what enters my mind today. Guard my attention from constant demands. Guard my compassion so I can love without collapsing. Teach me boundaries that are gentle and firm. Let soft light fill the places in me that feel dim. Not a glare that exposes, but warmth that comforts. Let it reach the corners where shame hides. Let it soften the harshness I have used on myself. Let it remind me that I am welcome in your presence. Be the rock beneath my feet when my emotions shift. When I feel uncertain, remain steady. When I feel depleted, remain close. When I cannot see ahead, remain faithful. I lean my weight on you, and I do not have to apologize for needing support. Be my refuge when fear tries to drive me. When my mind says, hurry, prove, fix, become, draw me back to your pace. When my heart feels fragile, hold it gently. When my thoughts accuse me, answer with mercy. Lord, I bring you my guilt, the regret I keep replaying, the moments I wish I could rewrite, the ways I have been hard on myself. I do not want to keep paying for my mistakes with exhaustion. Wash me with forgiveness that reaches my body. Quiet the inner accuser. Let mercy loosen what has been clenched. I bring you my fear of the future, the unknown conversations, the outcomes I cannot control, the waiting that makes me restless. I place it in your hands. I release the demand to know. I release the habit of borrowing trouble. Hold tomorrow while I live today with you. If I have been carrying other people's expectations, show me what is mine and what is not. If I have been trying to manage everyone's feelings, free me. If I have been afraid to rest because I feared being forgotten, reassure me. Your love does not depend on my output. Lord, restore my sleep. If I wake in the night with a racing mind, meet me. If I feel alone in the dark, stay near. If my body jolts with fear, calm it. Let the night become a place where I am watched over, not a place where I rehearse my worries. Restore my mornings. Let me begin with presence instead of panic. Let me begin with your voice instead of my inner pressure. Let my first breath be prayer. Let my first attention be resting in you. In Psalm 23, you lead and restore the soul. In Psalm 46, you invite stillness. In Psalm 121, you keep watch. Let these truths be gentle anchors for me today. Not heavy demands, just quiet reminders that I am held. Teach me to rest in the middle of life, not only when everything is finished. Teach me to pause without guilt. Teach me to work without worshipping work. Teach me to love without losing myself. Teach me to listen for your soft voice under the noise. And now, Lord, I receive your presence. I receive your patience. I receive your guidance. I receive your protection. I receive your love as a steady reality, not a distant idea. Remain with me as I take the next step. When I rush, slow me. When I strive, soften me. When I forget, remind me. When I feel weak, hold me. Make my life a quiet walk with you. Let rest meet me today, not as weakness but as communion. Let it reach the places effort could not reach. Let it restore what has been worn thin. Let it teach my heart a new rhythm. Amen. And if I cannot feel peace yet, let your steadiness hold me anyway. Part 4. Rest is not weakness. It is where God meets you, and that meeting will travel with you into the day. You may have responsibilities. You may have people who need you, but you do not have to meet life with clenched hands. You can meet it with a center. Remain here for a moment. Let your breath slow. Feel the support beneath you. Let your shoulders drop. You are allowed to be human. You are allowed to have limits. You are allowed to heal at a gentle pace. This does not have authority over you. This does not govern your mind. This does not define who you are. You are not defined by how fast you move. You are not defined by how much you produce. You are not defined by the fear that says you must prove your worth. You are defined by belonging. You are loved without conditions. You are held without hesitation. You are guided with patience. Let those words settle beneath your thoughts, like a calm current under restless water. I speak peace over your mind, not forced silence, not numbness, but space. Space between a thought and your reaction. Space to breathe before you answer. Space to choose the next faithful step rather than the frantic one. I speak protection over your thoughts. Let intrusive worry lose its grip. Let accusing voices grow quiet. Let urgency stop driving your choices. If a thought returns, it can return without ruling you. You can notice it, breathe, and let it pass. I speak protection over your heart. Let the tender places be treated with care. Let old wounds stop reopening so easily. Let your emotions become signals, not storms. You can feel deeply and still be safe. You can cry and still be held. You can be uncertain and still be guided. I speak protection over your body. Let your chest loosen. Let your stomach settle. Let your hands unclench. Let your breathing deepen. When tension rises, let it be a cue to return, not a command to panic. Your body is learning safety again. If you struggle with insomnia, remember this: when the room is dark, you're not alone there. When your mind starts listing, return with one breath. Whisper help. Whisper my name. Let the night be a place where you are watched over, not a place where you are punished by thoughts. Psalm 46 invites stillness without shame. Psalm 121 reminds you that you are kept. Let these reminders be gentle today. You do not have to be your own guard. You do not have to carry tomorrow in your chest. You can do what is yours and release what is not. So take your day in small returns. When you notice rushing, slow one movement. When you notice self-criticism, release it. When you notice fear, soften your shoulders and breathe. When you notice loneliness, come closer to God. Even a short return is still a return. I am sealing your mind with a quieter center. Not a fragile calm that breaks when a message arrives, but a steadiness that can return. Your attention belongs to me. Your imagination belongs to me. The places where pressure has camped are being reclaimed. This does not have authority over you. This does not govern your mind. This does not define who you are. You can rest without guilt. You can pause without apology. You can say no without fear. You can let yourself be carried. And when you do, you will find that I meet you there again and again. Remain here for a moment and let peace settle into your next step. As you move into your day, keep this quiet boundary near you. When the day demands more than you have, tell the truth without shame. When you feel the urge to over-explain, pause and breathe. When pressure rises in your chest, soften your shoulders and come back to the present. Rest can be a small moment at a sink, a slower breath in a hallway, a gentle pause before you reply. I will meet you in those small places. If your mind says you are falling behind, answer with gentleness. I am led, not driven. If your inner critic says you are weak, answer with truth. Rest is not weakness. If fear tries to hurry you, let it talk without taking charge. This does not have authority over you. This does not govern your mind. This does not define who you are. You will still do what is yours to do, but you will do it with me, not against yourself. You can work without worshipping work. You can serve without disappearing. You can care without collapsing. And when you reach the end of your energy, you can come back here again, and I will not be annoyed. I will be near. Allow your heart to rest. Let your yes be simple. Let your no be peaceful. And let your breathing remind you that you are held, even now, today.